I'll do that right now. That way, if anyone's on here or isn't on here that you know wanted to be, you guys can share away. How's it going, Marissa? I just saw you pop on there for a second. There you are. We'll give people one more minute. Sometimes people click on the wrong link in the Zoom call and all sorts of weird stuff. So we'll give people just a second. I was hoping I could catch people kind of, I know we're all in different time zones though, so I was hoping maybe we could get some people at lunch. Some people have to work. It's all over the place, but we'll have it. Okay, I'm gonna start though because I know everyone is so busy and probably popping in here between a million other things that are going on, like myself. So I'm going to start, and then you guys, if you can mute yourselves one more time just so we don't get background noise, that would be awesome. So you guys, you're probably on here because you either A, are a new ZYIA Active rep, or you're on here because you want more information about ZYIA Active. What is this all about? What's it mean to be a rep? Why ZYIA? All that fun stuff. So the purpose of this call is to kind of give you guys more information about the company, about the product, about the opportunity, and then hopefully whoever invited you here, you can go and talk with them even further, and they can answer more questions or whatever you need. So I'll introduce myself first. My name is Chrissy Tager, and I have been with ZYIA for 1 year now, literally 1 year this month, and it has been the most incredible, amazing experience ever. So I'm kind of excited to share that side of it with you. I have never done direct sales, you guys. I've never even done sales. So when I joined, I didn't really have a lot of expectations. I kind of entered in this and I liked the clothes. I came across the company and I thought, oh, I love the product. This is great. And then I found out you could be a rep for it. And I was like, well, I thought about it for a little bit, and then I convinced myself, what's the worst that can happen? I have some great activewear. So I went for it. Again, no expectations. And something that I'll talk about a little bit today, there's some crazy momentum happening with ZYIA Active. There is so much excitement around it, so much growth, and it's just been incredible to be a part of it. So I want to kind of go over that kind of stuff with you. What is this, first of all? If you don't even know the basics of what ZYIA is, we're an active lifestyle brand. We get to sell activewear. And if you're thinking, well, that sounds really fun, it really is. It's the funnest thing I've ever done. And like I mentioned, I never did direct sales, so I didn't have anything to compare it to. But one thing that stands out right away with me that I keep going back to, because I had a job, you guys. I had a full-time job. Like, this was just like something fun. I like the clothes, whatever. And something I keep going back to, and I always say to people, this is the first thing that I have done, like a job that I've done, that you really get out what you put in. If you go into this thing and you want to treat it like a career and make this your job, you can. And I love that, because any jobs that I've had in the past, you know, you have a job and you have a title and you have, you know, what you're getting paid, and yeah, you can give bonuses or whatever, raises, and change positions. But this, you guys, is something that it's in your hands, whatever you want to do. I have people that, there's so many reps on this team, so many amazing people that they're working 9-to-5 jobs. They're home with their kids. They're like doing all of these things, and they're killing it. It's something you can fit in with your life. And I think that's the part that really resonates with me and speaks to so many of us, because we are. I mean, just to be on this call, you guys, is huge. You made it. It is. You're shuffling everyone around. You're getting kids to school. You're working your, 9-to-5, whatever it is. And little things. It's pretty incredible when you can not just like do a business, but you're running your own business. And I think, again, we all love about this is you have the opportunity to do what you want with it. Whoever invited you here, now they would be your sponsor, your upline, or whatever you want to call it. They're not your boss. You are your own boss. But I consider sponsors to be your mentor. Like this company-wise, this opportunity, being a rep, it is so much more than activewear. It's this entire culture. It's this group of women. I'm looking here and I see some of your faces, and some of you are on my, like, well, all of you are, like, we're all on the same team, but oh my gosh, you guys, these girls are so incredible. Like, I have met my dearest friends through this, and you quickly find out it's much more than activewear. It is an entire network of women, a support system, working together. We're all interested in health and living an active life, and running our own business on our own time, on our own terms. So I guess that's the part that I kind of wanted to put out there first, that this is so much more, and it's also what you want to make of it. If you don't want to grow your team and you just want to sell activewear and make some commission, you do that. That works. That is totally fine. Oh, I love it. Yep, a whole group of amazing women supporting women. That's so true. That is 100% it. But it's also something that you can do. I always say you can do it in 30 minutes or less. Like, you can be super successful. For me, it's about forming habits. It's about starting out on the right course and kind of setting up habits and setting a foundation for your business. Because we all know, whether you want to or not, people in your circle are going to hear about what you're doing. If you're now a rep for a new active company, they're going to hear about it, and you will get sales in this first month 1, month 2. You're going to get probably a lot without having to reach out too far outside of your circle. But one thing that we really focus on in this team, and hopefully in all of our trainings, is how do we run this business without just focusing on our friends and family? Because I know I didn't want to do it. That was one thing when I signed up. I was like, okay, I don't want to be that person. I don't want to just be that girl that's always like bothering my friends and family. I didn't want that. It's important for me to
we'll get in a little bit.
Can you guys mute your
Hey, well then go for them.
Can you guys mute your background, or just mute it so we don't get the background noise? I don't know if everyone's muted. I don't think everyone is. Well, if you can, mute it. Uh-oh. I lost my train of thought. This happens a lot, you guys. What are you talking about? So anyway, it's something, though, that you make work with whatever your schedule is, whatever your life is, you fit it in with that. Oh, good. Thank you. Yeah, everyone can mute. Thanks, Ellie. But how do you do this? I know what I was talking about. My circle. So reaching outside of your circle, and that's what we focus on a lot in this team. Like, how do you get your business in a place that you're rolling, that your schedule is booked every week? A ton of us do. We do some in-person parties, but a ton of us do this all online, you guys. You can successfully run this business all online if that's what works for you. If that fits into your lifestyle and you want to do events, Facebook parties, groups, shopping events, whatever you want to call them, we run them for a few days a week. And those events are enough to keep your business going. And you start to consistently do that, and all of a sudden things are happening. So I won't go too far into that. My point with this is that find what works for you, tailor it how you want, and put the amount of time that you want into it that works for your life. I love that. That is the key to this whole thing. And honestly, and I know, Ellie, you're in here. I know you talked about this a little bit. You touched on this, but I feel like 5-10 years ago, the whole direct sale thing, it was kind of like people kind of were like, no, thank you, not doing that. And it has changed so much. I feel like that is not the case anymore. I mean, that is what I feel like women are doing. It's an opportunity to work from home, manage things however you want, and bring in income for your family on your own terms. And it is not looked, at least I don't think, and I think most people here can agree with me. It's a shift has definitely happened that this is what a lot of women are doing. And even some companies are doing it. Maybe they don't call it that, but a lot of companies are doing that as well. You know, doing whole commission. It's the same general idea, but we're taking out the middleman. We're not in stores, and ZYIA never plans to be like in stores. Like, we are the reps. We're the ones bringing the product to the customers, and it's really, really an awesome opportunity to be able to do that. Ellie, I think I read that a few years ago, 1,500 people signed a direct sales contract every day, and I think 75 to 85% of direct sales is female-based. So good. That is awesome. I didn't know that statistic. And it is. It's so true. I feel like that's just what we're able to do, and it's a different, much different layout than it was a long time ago. We have this amazing thing called social media in front of us. It's free. It's free to use. And people come all the time. They're like, well, I'm not good at social media. I don't know. I don't even have an Instagram account. I'm like, it's okay. I didn't either. I didn't even know. I did not know anything about this. I was so Instagram challenged. And it's something that you can get just enough of the basics to get, I say do a post a day and study up what hashtags should you be using. I mean, that's how we search people to reach out to people and grow our businesses and sell our products. So you can get a very minimal basic understanding of it, and it's enough to learn and grow and run your business. So if any of the reps that are on here, I know you've invited people to learn. If you have anything you want to say, hop in there. You can comment. One thing that I also want to touch on is with what I just said, direct sales being such an amazing thing, there are a lot of different companies you can go with. And I challenge you to take a look at yourself. Make sure this is a good fit for you. I knew instantly I love the product. I love the messaging. I love the people behind the brand. I love the whole thing. Like, this was easy for me. I knew like I could put my heart behind this. And I think that's key. So make sure that you are excited about this. You love the brand, you love the company, all of that, because that's going to be like your driving force for your entire business. But one thing, I don't know if you guys do know, like LuLaRoe reps or people that have to carry inventory. I have seen whole houses transformed with racks and racks. These are all samples, you guys. Of clothing, and they got to ship everything out, and they're doing like videos to sell. We don't have to do that. We don't have to carry inventory. I have 2 little girls. I am not going to the post office. Like, that would be a deal breaker for me. So a great thing is that all you have to do to collect commission is people have to place an order through your rep website, and you get that website as soon as you sign up. When you hit enroll, you have the link to set up your site, and you are off and rolling. But that was something, it stands apart from other companies for me, because we don't have to carry inventory. Everything that is placed through your rep website ships directly from the company. You're not dealing with shipping. You're not dealing with packing things up or any of that. So it's really amazing. And that was another thing that stood out for me. I'm like, well, so all I have to do is find out a way to drive people to my rep website. I'm like, I can do that. And that happens through social media and having in-person parties. A lot of us go to gyms on a Saturday and just put some clothes out. And I don't even want to say that it's an easy sale. Nothing's an easy sale, and nothing comes easy. But I feel like it's a much easier sale in terms, we're not saying, use this and this is what happens. It's not like a skincare, like this is before and after. Although we should do a before and after, you guys, of our light and tights on, because it's significant without even working out. That is not our message, but everything's super high rise and flattering. You put those things on, you feel like $1 million. But that, again, is something that I like about it. You're not having to sell it in those terms, like this is what it does, or people see it, and if they like it, then they want to buy it. It's tangible. It's something they can see, and if they connect with it and they love it, they can buy it. So I feel like that's an easier sale than some others. Let's see here, Eileen. I joined the ZYIA family in July. Truly one of the best decisions I've ever made. Yes, me too, Eileen. Me too. And I think about it because I think we all had. I was so scared. I was so scared. I had never seen the product, never touched it, never felt it. The company was 6 months old, and when I finally decided I'm going to go for it, I was like, okay, now what? What if I get this stuff and it's a pile of junk that just arrived at my door? And oh my gosh, I think we can all relate, the reps on here. When you get that starter kit, you're like, oh, like it's so good. It's such good quality. We're very comparable to Lululemon, but the price point's cheaper. It's good stuff, you guys. But that feeling of kind of feeling nervous about it is definitely there. It was for me anyway. About, what is this stuff? What if it's not what I think it is? But you have 90 days. 90 days. If you don't absolutely love it, you can return the entire starter kit and get a full refund. So there's no stress. If people are like, well, should I get some products first? Should I do a party? I'm like, well, you have 90 days. You're better off. Go for the starter kit. Then you see everything, and you can add pieces to it, so you're not getting duplicate pieces. I'm going to answer a couple things. Marissa, I saw before and after ZYIA booty pic, and it was the best transformation ever. Booty lifts all around. Love it, girl. So true. We do need before and after. I take all that back, all of it. Having been a part of another MLM, I can vouch for how much easier and more organic it is to share ZYIA and grow business. That's awesome, Erin. So true. Yeah, a lot of our team either has come from another company, so you guys have a lot of experience. That, again, I don't have anything to compare it to, but that is so true. And I hear that all the time, Erin. I hear that all the time. People are like, this is so different, such a different type of sale. Literally one of the greatest days getting that starter kit. So true. It's the best. So the other thing, you guys, a couple of numbers. So the other concern is, well, what's the catch? I always hear, like, you tell me all this stuff, what is the catch? And honestly, there really isn't one. But I'll go over a couple numbers. It's such low stress and pressure. There's literally no crazy quotas or numbers you have to hit. The worst case scenario, if you decide I am selling nothing, I am taking a month off from life and I'm going to sell nothing this month, I want nothing to do with ZYIA. Worst case scenario, you're going to pay $15 for your rep website. That is it. Worst case scenario. So with that being said, a few numbers, and I'll put them in the comments here so you can look at them as well. So in order to earn commission, you have to sell $200 a month. That's personal volume. And that can include anything you've purchased for yourself. That's anything someone's purchased through your website. And sometimes people at first are like, $200? Like, I'm not gonna lie, I was like, $200? How am I gonna do that? It's, you guys, so obtainable. That's like 2 pairs of leggings and a bra. It's very, very obtainable. So $200 to earn commission. The next number, you want to hit $600 a month to not have to pay that $15 rep website fee. I've never had to pay it, you guys. I never plan to. Again, it sounds big. And they give you 2 months. You don't have to do this the first 2 months. 2 months, you've got to get rolling, get set up. But after those 2 months, if you're not doing $600 a month, worst case scenario, you pay $15. And many times, let's say you didn't hit that $600, but your commission is going to come. You're going to make that back anyway. So think about it. If that's too much stress, that $15 stresses you out, and it could, then keep that in mind. But if it doesn't, and that seems like something, the amount of stress that you can handle, then know that going forward, that's the worst case scenario, $15. The other number I want to talk about is $1,000. This is the goal. This is always all of our goal at the minimum, to hit $1,000 in sales that month, because what happens at $1,000, you make an extra 10%. So we all start out at 20%. And if you sell $1,000, you make an extra 10%. That's a big difference. I mean, now you're doing 30%. And as you rake advance, it can go all the way to 35%. So definitely keep that number in the back of your head. That's always the goal, I feel like, to hit that $1,000, because that's a significant increase for your commission. Everything's commission-based that goes through your rep website. Everything placed at full retail, you earn commission on. You do not earn commission on anything you use your discount. We have a 25% off discount, and it's there if you need it, but you don't earn commission off that. Just keep that in mind. And I never use my discount. That's another conversation, but I never use it. I always place things at full retail and make sure it's going into an event to maximize. There's ways to maximize your commission, which is really important to understand. And the person that invited you here today can totally go over that with you in more detail, but there's little ways to get the absolute most commission possible. So I want to, we have another one. Eileen, my clients love ZYIA so much that if several already on their third and fourth orders, receiving your starter kit and ZYIA packages feels like Christmas Day. Oh, yes, it does. And launch day. Can we talk about Wednesdays? Wednesdays in the ZYIA world, you guys, they're really exciting days. We have new products launch every single week. So for us as reps, that's goal. Like, we have something new to promote every single week. We have new pieces. The line is always updated. It's always current. It's really amazing to have that. We have our staple pieces, and we have like lists and stuff for you guys to see. There's definitely our staple bras and our staple shirts and our leggings. So you know where to put your money, like what things to invest in, so you're not having to buy everything like every week, even though you want to. I'm not gonna lie, you're gonna want to buy it all. But that's another battle that I won't go into, but it is something we all want it. It's really, really cute stuff. It's very current. It's very fun. But they have kind of their signature staple styles and designs, and then they will launch different colors, different fabrics, different patterns, that sort of thing. So you can have a sample, and if you're doing a live event or online, you'd be like, this just launched today, but now it's in this color. So you don't have to carry everything. And you don't need this much. I've been with the company for a year. This is like, your collection grows. You don't need a ton up front. You have your starter kit. But the thing is, going back to this whole team feeling, we all support each other, and we have many of us have Facebook page. We have a big Facebook page, and you can hop on there and ask pretty much any question that you have, and it will be answered. Or if you need someone to hop on and do a little live review because you don't have that bra, people will do that for events. It's awesome. Everybody helps each other. So that's, a question here. I'm assuming commissions are paid monthly. Yes, commissions are paid on the 10th of every month. And they set it up so it goes directly into your bank account, which is so nice. And then we usually find out what we're going to earn a few days prior to that, to get like a statement saying what you're going to earn, and then it just goes right into your bank account on the 10th. Does anyone, do any of you reps have anything you want to add? That I get really excited, you guys. As you can tell, this is my passion. I love what I do. I love this company. So I can kind of go off and on all sorts of tangents. Reps, do you have anything you want to add that I'm leaving out? Yes, lots of fun promos, bonuses. So true. The company's always coming up with ways for us to encourage us to grow our businesses, to make sales, and they reward us very well. We have cruise coming up. We've got our executive trip to Mexico, Cancun, Mexico. And then we've got, they always do like cash rewards. We had some ZYIA Nike shoes last year that I'm hoping they bring back. There's just always ways to earn more. So definitely, I always feel like they have our backs. They always are looking out for us. They're always finding ways to help us to grow our business. They're incredible. This company was founded by 3 women, Brenda, Brooke, and Erin, and they're all married. Their husbands help out with the businesses, but they're incredible. The people behind this brand are so amazing. It's very family-oriented, very community-oriented. They understand like what we're all doing, and they always have our backs. And I love that feeling. That makes me feel like they know we're on the front lines. It makes me be able to represent this company knowing like full confidence that no matter what, they're going to have our backs. And I love that. Got some more comments here. What I love about this company is that you don't have to be salesy. Exactly. Your job is literally to love ZYIA and share that you love it. Don't we all do that anyway with other products, and we don't get paid to do so? 100%. I love that. It is so true. Because you guys, not gonna lie, I'm a terrible salesperson. I don't sell. I don't do anything pitchy. Even when I do events, I kind of like go off to the side. I put up my clothes and I'm like, maybe they'll come over. It's awful. Not gonna lie, really bad. But that's what I'm talking about. You love it. You wear it. I wear it every single day. I live in this stuff. And dropping off the kids to school, people see it. Going to softball practice, people see it. You live in it, you wear it, and amazing things happen with it. And you do not have to be like the salesperson, like, come check it out, come over here, check out these lighting tights, girl. Like, I don't know, we don't, at least I don't do that. Some of you might. Maybe that's another tactic I don't know about. Let's see, Marissa, love for you to talk about how unique this opportunity is since the market is so unsaturated and the company is still basically ground level. Yeah, that's kind of a big one. Sorry I missed that, guys. Let's talk about that. So ZYIA, you guys, a year and a half old. That's ground level. Chances are, for those of you who were invited here from a rep, if you ask around to people you know, very, very likely they're going to say, what's ZYIA? What is ZYIA? What are you talking about? There are about 2,000 reps in the U.S. right now. We're just in the U.S. Hopefully we'll expand in the near future. But due to the numbers there are very few reps right now. It's very, very ground level. And the amount of sales and growth that has happened in this company is mind-blowing. It is absolutely mind-blowing. I mean, we went through, the reps here can attest to it, we went through a time like we couldn't even, there was so much sales and so much momentum happening. We would have product launches and we couldn't even keep the leggings in stock. We had the hot pinks that you see behind me. Those things sold out in some sizes in hours. Now we're past that now. We made it through that and our inventory is much better and they're ordering like 10 times what we were. But nobody expected what to happen. There is so much excitement around this. I mean, direct sales, that's not a new idea, but the activewear with direct sales is. And people try the product. You'll get people that order the same day. They love it. Like our light and tight leggings are the best leggings I've ever worn in my life. I go on record to say that. Like they're amazing. The product is so good. So when you have an amazing product and you have people that love the product and they love everything about the brand, something kind of magical happens. And that's what's been happening. I mean, our team it has just, we're seeing numbers just doubling every month. And it's a pretty amazing opportunity that's happening. I feel like people don't get it. I say that all the time. People don't fully see it. And then you get in it and then you start to see it more like, why is everyone doing this? Like, do people not know about it? No, they don't. They don't know about it. So that's kind of a really cool thing we all get to be a part of, this kind of very beginning stages of this company. Let's see, Casey, you mentioned you do $600 a month. How do you secure that? Online or combination of online and in person? How long did it take for you to earn back the cost of your starter kit? Those are great questions. So I usually do like 1 or 2 in-person events each month, and then I'll do like 1 or 2 online. So I do a mix. I've done them both. Don't get me wrong. I do some months I do all online. Some months I'm all in person. My best months when I look at my numbers are the ones that I do both. I do like, my recommendation is to do 1 event a week. And I look at my most successful months and that means I've done like half in person and half online. I think those, and maybe you guys, if anyone wants to elaborate on that, that's just personally what I do. But if you, most importantly, not just if it's in person or online, the goal, at least I like to put out there, is to just book 1 a week. And that definitely will get you, well, I shouldn't say definitely, nothing's definite. But if you put in the time and you're running these events, you will have no problem hitting that. How long did it take? Well, when I signed up, it was $450. Couldn't customize the sizes. That's another thing I'll touch on. And I earned it back like in 1 month. It's very, again, if you're putting in the work, if you're just saying, I'm a ZYIA rep and you like put something up and then you just wait for orders to come, yeah, that's not going to be the best tactic. But if you're running this and you put your heart into it and you're booking these events as best you can, it's not always going to happen. These are goals. But you're putting it out there and you're doing these online events if you can, whatever. you will hit your numbers. And I'm huge on hitting goals. I'm huge to write them out, figure out what you want to do that month, break it down by week, how much you want to sell, by day, and you can totally, it's very, very obtainable. Magical, Ellie. It is. Your personal orders count towards that 600. Yes. And you guys, your first month, your starter kit, if you go with the smallest one, which is 350, that all counts towards your volume for the month. You don't make commission off your starter kit, but it does go towards your numbers for the month to make sure you hit that $1,000. So that's really great. It goes towards your overall numbers as well. So your lifetime. So when you are rank advancing, that all comes into play. So your starter kit does go towards things. It just doesn't, it goes towards that 600, goes towards that 200, goes towards the 1,000, all that. It just does, you don't make commission off that portion. And you guys, the other starter kit, so the 350, that's valued at $575 and you get it for $350. And then the other one is $780 and you get it, it's a value of $1,300. And all it is just more items. The bigger kit has more. Now they do come, when I joined, and you have the option still to get a kit with all the different sizes. Like, you don't know what you're going to get, which is kind of nice when you're doing in-person events and such. You have different sizes to show people and try on. But you now have the option, if you want to pay $15 more, you can customize the sizes. I love that. I do a lot online, so I want to wear it. I wear it all. So for me, I customized it so I could wear it all and promote online. But as my business grew, I obviously have added a bunch of different sizes. Now I like to have, small, medium, large, and the light and tight capri leggings, so that people can try it on. But at first, for me anyway, I went with the smaller kit and then I just added the pieces that I wanted on to it. Personal orders count towards the 600. That's correct. And your starter kit. What is the mentorship like? So all of this can be, all mentorship is differently, it's different, depending on, I would love to say that ZYIA gives you, here's your packet. Here's everything that you need to run your business, everything you need to know. We don't have that. We have pages and group pages where we do tutorials and product reviews and pretty much everything you need, answering questions, everything. So we have pages set up in place, group pages for that. And then, of course, your sponsor, your upline would be huge in this, making sure you get the training materials you need, and helping you. A lot of times we will, if you're doing your first online event, we'll be on there with you and help comment, make sure you're getting visibility. Everybody does that a little bit differently. And again, I don't want to say exactly, that's the beauty of this. We can run it how we want. So as your team grows, it's kind of up to the rep, how they want to train, and assist and mentor you. But what I can say is, regardless of even who your direct upline is, everybody works together. And it is an incredible and crazy feeling to have this type of support and training. It all comes from all of us reps. We have some from corporate as well. I don't want to say there's nothing. And that's something that's growing too, with the company being so new. I know they're working on things, more tools for us, more tutorials and things like that. But in the meantime, we have really pulled together a pretty incredible amount of resources for us for training and for learning. So there's the initial cost for the starter kit and then the $15 a month for a website unless you hit the 600 a month. Exactly. Yep. Are incentives only based on building your team or also sale based? They're both. A lot of times they'll do a mix. So growing your team and hitting a certain level of sales. And then they'll give you a bonus, whatever it is. So it's a mix of both, but that's exactly right. You have your starter kit and a lot of, like I mentioned though, I've never paid the $15. So I love the fact that you can waive it. You don't have to pay that. That's something, if you don't hit that, then you pay it, but you don't have to pay that if you hit that $600 mark. I have to run, but for those contemplating, go for it. I've met so many empowering women through this company and truly love what I do, endless opportunities to grow. And most of all, it's so much fun, never feels like work. 100% agree, Eileen. And we have just a few minutes left, so I want to take any other questions. But that is 100% true. I agree with that. It really is just, if you take anything away from this, there's no stress or pressure. You make it fit with your life. And you get you get out what you put in. And if you want to make this your career and your job, then you certainly can. If you want this just like a little side hustle, you can do that too without the stress and the pressure. If you have friends who want to place an order, but they do not wish to be represented, do they have a monthly minimum order? No, they do not have, I think I'm reading that right. If you have friends who want to place an order, but they do not wish, to do with, I'm not sure I understand that.
No, there's not a monthly, or there's not a minimum. They can just order whatever they want. It could be like $30.
Okay.
Like,
do some companies do that?
yeah. So like, I know like with Young Living, sorry, we're playing a cat game. Young Living, if you want to be like a loyalty rewards member to get like the best discount with them, you have to have your card on file and have to have a minimum of $50 every month that you order. And I'm not a rep or like a consultant, but I just order it. So no, you don't have to have a minimum. They could pay like $30 1 month and then order from you 6 months later.
Awesome. Okay. Thank you, Ellie. It's like, that's how much. See, I don't know how other companies do it, but no, we do not have anything like that. Thank goodness. Starter kits are different, so difficulty for you to say what will come in it. We can find out what will come in your kits, you guys. Talk to the person that invited you here, and they can actually get the list for you for what's going out. Like if you know you're going to sign up today, they can get you the current list for today. And that's a really nice kind of like sneak peek of what your starter kit's going to be. So just ask them and they can get it for you. Anybody else before we sign off? I hope this helps you guys. I mean, it's just a quick one, half an hour, but hopefully you can kind of get a feel for what this opportunity is, what the company is about. Obviously, I could go on for a really long time, but I won't. There's so much. There's just so much to talk about. So many great things happening with ZYIA. And it's just been a huge, huge blessing. And it's just crazy things happening. It's very incredible growth and excitement around this company right now. Yeah, such an amazing opportunity for sure. So message you guys, if anyone has questions, feel free to put them on here. And then hopefully this opens up some further dialogue with the person that brought you here. And hopefully we can all work together soon. Thank you guys.